Fortnite has tons of secret details, whether it be secret, unreleased emotes, or even Jonesy's true secret identity. Here's 35 hidden details that you never noticed in Fortnite. Fortnite's always surprised us with hidden details for April Fools. The biggest joke this year was that we got nothing. Only a shop tab with some old meme skins. But back in 2021, Epic released a brand new meme skin out of nowhere called Diamond Hands, which was a direct reference to the iconic Stonks meme and shocked everyone. Although it wasn't as shocking as the changes which they made to impulse grenades or boogie bombs in April Fool's 2018, because that's right, Epic made impulses throw you 2 times further than usual, and even granted a high jump effect when hit by a boogie bomb. So we can only hope that they're going to be pulling something off next year. One secret that nobody knows about is Thor's secret Fortnite emote. Well, when the Love and Thunder collaboration released, so did the Bring the Hammer Down built-in emote with the Mjolnir pickaxe. This emote can only be used on players using the hammer with worthy skins, but there's a secret Easter egg if you mod the game and try to do the emote. Attempting to do it with an outfit that isn't worthy, the skin will just tug at the hammer, which is a reference to Infinity War, and this is the only way that you can get this variation. Fortnite's had a crazy amount of history with secret references on skins. John Wick got 2 new styles in Chapter 5 with the release of the John Wick 4 movie, but his new style is actually missing a ring finger on his left hand, which of course is a hidden callback to when he lost his finger to prove his loyalty to the High Table in the movie. And not only that, but John Wick also has a reactive feature when using his damage style with the bulletproof emote. The bullet casings will actually fall right off of him, which doesn't happen when using any other skin. Not all these changes are added in at first though, just like Eevee. When her set first dropped, Eevee's backbling and even iconic pose held 2 pistols, 1 red and 1 blue. But when you equip her wrap and actually grab a pair of dual pistols, it cuts the gun right in half. This was super disappointing until a user on Reddit suggested that they changed the dual pistols to match with her skin when using the wrap, and so now when using dual pistols, it uses both colors, 1 red and the other blue. But did you know that Laser Beam has a 1 in a million Easter egg? When his icon skin dropped, he also made Fresh a huge part of it, who we used to play with in almost every video. They both received their own locker bundles, but Fresh actually snuck his way into Laser Beam's icon set. When you use his lunch break emote, there's a really rare chance that it'll spawn a pickle in behind him, which is an awesome callback to Mr. Fresh, and probably the closest that we'll see to him getting an icon skin. Something we don't hear too much about though is what happened to skins in Fortnite's China version. China's super restrictive on violence, and so a few skins are completely different. Blackheart has no face, Mystique's skull is a sphere, Eternal Voyager has a floating robot head, and Skull Trooper straight up doesn't exist, just like Midas's glasses. In the yacht in Chapter 2 Season 2, a huge Midas statue was at the center of the ship. He held the spear of the earth and donned glasses. How would the Fortnite storyline have been with Midas having glasses? Well, we'll never know because Epic removed these from him at the last second. But the good news is, if you're in normal battle royale, Skull Trooper actually has his own hidden feature, where his Ghost Portal backlink shows off a few iconic Fortnite skins, ranging from Rex to Rust Lord and even Bright Bomber that if you blink you'll miss. It's the small details that make Fortnite cosmetics unique, and that goes for Maeve from the Primal season in Chapter 2, who's actually a shapeshifter. Her glider's a pair of wings and her legs look like this on land, but as soon as she goes into the water, her legs will transform into this awesome shark tail, and this skin is just one of a kind. Another Easter egg is something that you can't see. Certain skins have different footstep noises where if you listen closely, characters wearing heels, robots, metal suits, and creatures like Carnage all have different footstep noises. The same even applies to new skins in the brand new battle pass, so keep your ears peeled just like Peely. As you wear the skin during a game, Peely's slowly going to get more and more yellow until eventually he starts browning just like a real banana. Another thing that doesn't exist anymore is the 3rd default dance, because yes, the Fortnite Dance Moves emote has 2 known audio tracks, but there's actually a 3rd sound. It sounded like this, but it was removed a few seasons into the game and no one really knows why, but it's assumed it was because it sounds a little bit too close to the music from George Michael's song Faith. The first time that we ever saw a reactive skin was all the way back in Season 6 during the Fortnitemares 2018 event with Deadfire. Over the course of the match, the Deadfire skin would slowly turn into a zombie with green fire, hence his name, Deadfire. This started a chain of skins that would get special animations through the chapters, with most skins always having a reactive bit today. One of these is Mancake. Mancake has an awesome detail that you can only see while playing a match, where on top of his head, the piece of butter will slowly melt over the course of your match. And we built so much during our Fortnite games like this, but did you notice that there's a very unlikely chance that a gnome can actually be lodged in your builds? It's a 1.05% chance that this gnome can spawn, and it only works on brick walls, so you have to be pretty lucky, but be on the lookout. Someone who isn't too lucky is Stringles. It's a cartoon guitar pickaxe, but as you swing this guy around during a game, he'll just get more and more beat up during a game and super bruised. And speaking of getting beat up, tanks can really get beat up during battle. There were originally a vehicle added back in Chapter 3 Season 2, but there's actually something interesting that not a lot of players know about these vehicles. Spying on them inside replay mode, you can see that inside a tank, your character will operate it with the levers. This detail can't be seen all the time, but Epic added it anyway. Thanos has conquered worlds, and he obtained the 6 Infinity Stones. He has a really unique feature in Fortnite too. Back when Fortnite released the Thanos LTM, if you use the Snap skin with the Thanos model, the stones would activate just like in the movie. And now with the skin being in the item shop, the same feature applies, where if you snap, you'll kill half the lobby. Or at least so it looks. If you remember, Thanos and Hulk got in a huge battle during the beginning of Infinity War. And now Hulk in Fortnite has a super cool attention to detail where his back muscles will flex when doing his built-in Hulk smash emote. This is just next level. Stratus is a very interesting skin with a really exotic back bling. The backtracker was introduced in season 9 and showed the very first island with a sonar effect, but over the chapters the map has changed, and this is held true since Athena, the chapter 1 map, all the way to the chapter 5 island. But speaking of the old map, Athena, the Greek goddess, is actually now available as an outfit. The outfit's called the Odyssey, and this skin's unlockable but actually has secret styles. Her armor will upgrade for each rank you get to match your own, going all the way from copper up to unreal. Sometimes though, you just want to chill back and barbecue with your friends, but don't overcook the burgers. When using the sizzling emote, which costs 800 V-Bucks, for enough time, the burger patties on it will actually turn it into burnt charcoal, melting these things to a crisp. But speaking of cooking, flaming items in Fortnite always look pretty fire, and you think Epic would leave it at that. But some of these extinguish when going in the water, like Ghost Rider's Soulfire chains. These pickaxes will actually lose their flames when you go for a swim, which is actually some perfect attention to detail. And speaking of superheroes like Ghost Rider, the Venom skin is actually Jonesy. The designer of the skin actually revealed that it was meant to have an alternative style where you can see that it's Jonesy underneath all the symbiote. But that's not the only superhero that's Jonesy, because the Batman comic book skin has a striking resemblance to Jonesy's face. Nobody thought it was actually him, but when you compare Jonesy and Batman side by side, you'll see that this is literally Jonesy under the mask. Something that you can only hear is the Howl emote Easter egg. 1 in 100 times when you use it, a secret noise will occur when doing the emote and making this sound, which sounds just like a goat. And Goat Simulator was a gaming series collab that was added to Fortnite, but another iconic gaming collab has a very interesting reference. When you use the Geralt of Rivia skin with his iconic sword pickaxe and do the Igni sign emote, when emoting, for some reason he keeps his sword out. And doing this emote with any other pickaxe or skin, it won't keep the same details, so this is a very unique feature. Speaking of collabs, Optimus Prime was the main focus of Fortnite Wilds, and in the Battle Pass there was a Transformer contrail that showed the Autobots logo when skydiving. But that season, the Optimus Primal skin also released, and if you use the Transformers contrail with Optimus Primal, it'll show their rivals the Maximals logo, which is just super cool. Speaking of cool, some emotes, if you do for a long enough time, also have some secrets. A Rift Butterfly will appear when doing the Sunny Stroll emote for long enough, or a Lightning Strike can also appear and destroy your umbrella on the Stormy Slog emote. There's a few other dances like Slap Happy that also have a chance for everyone to boo you, so these are all very diverse. Speaking of Fortnite Wilds though, the Trey skin has a very reactive style with an emote from the past. The Get Out of Your Mind emote is normally blue water, but if you equip Trace's Rebel style, the water will then turn green when doing the emote, which is the only skin that this applies to. But if you're feeling lost, Adventure Peely just rolled in the item shop last season, but his back bling's really where it's at. The Nano Compass will actually point north, east, south, and west depending on which way you're facing in a match, so it's a nice detail that Fortnite players will enjoy. Which is similar to the Battle Call emote, where it has this rare noise that you probably have never heard. There's a 1 in 100 chance that it'll play this sound when doing it, and it's just a funny noise that sounds like someone's trying to blow without any luck, and this is probably the last sound that you want going into battle. That's been hidden details that you missed in Fortnite, so like and subscribe for more.